A scrumptious dish for Christmas. Look at the beef brisket, isn't it nice? Are you using the right cookware? Welcome back to MD's Kitchen. Today we are cooking beef brisket stew. A dish that is superly delicious, just apt for our Christmas dinner. Shall we get cooking? Let's dive in. Today we are using this thermal cooker, a favorite and a workhorse of mine, because all you need is 15 to 20 minutes of cooking and then it does the cooking with you, a most eco-friendly item. But for this year, the end of 2024 and to welcome 2025, we have this beautiful ivory color. Yeah, so it is something that would match all our cookware all in ivory. So I'm going to use this to do the cooking. So let's get cooking. I'm using the thermal cooker. Take out the inner pot. Yeah, leave this aside. So while this is heated up, let me put in some oil. Just a bit of oil will do because today I'm mixing it with butter. So the butter will bring out the brisket with better aroma. So here I'm using some butter. Yes. So I use less oil. Melt the butter. When the butter is melted, we can put in the onions, the garlic first, and also the big onions which we have sliced. To make it more aromatic, I'll be putting in rosemary and thyme. Yeah, so I'm going to add in this. Why I use rosemary is, as I've mentioned in the previous episode, it's really great for your skin and also good for your hair because it strengthens your hair roots and also it's very aromatic. Now I would like to add in the chili padi because we Malaysians, we love some spice, don't we? So we add in a bit of chili padi, and now is the time when I would like to put in the carrots. As I put in the carrot, it's time now for me to put in the beef brisket. Take a look at it. Yeah. So I'm going to put it all in. Give it a quick stir and not forget to put in some pepper and oregano. Oregano, it's really very good. It goes very well with beef biscuit, beef steak, you know. So for this stew, you have to add in the oregano and a pinch of salt. And I also have to add in the tomatoes. This will be the tomatoes puree, which I'm adding in. And of course, you know what is this, right? Yellow capsicum to give it the colors. Capsicum has also a lot of antioxidant, yeah, and it's a really great benefits whenever you can fry with all the different colors of capsicum. It's really good for your immune system as well. I add in mushrooms. You see, when I add in the beef, I would like to say why we need to add in to eat beef occasionally, even though many people say that we shouldn't eat too much meat. Many people say that eating too much beef, too much meat may not be good for us. But occasionally we should eat beef because beef gives us high quality protein. And especially when we are aging or when children are growing up, we need protein because proteins help to make repairs within our body. Yes, as I'm stirring this, I got to add in this beef stock. Now, I like to tell you how we make the beef stock. You see, when I use the stock, normally I like to make my own stock. Use a pressure cooker, buy some beef bones, and then put it all in, add in some carrot and white carrot, some big onions, and that's it. And you can make your own beef stock. When I put in the stock, you have to make sure it covers the ingredients. But you can see it's not really covering it. So when it's not, no worries. You just add in some purified water or filtered water. Just cover it, that's all, because it's in the thermal cooker, it will never really dry up the liquid. So I'm going to let it cook for a while. Put on the cover, and once you see that the steam comes out, that's the time to transfer it to the thermal cooker, but no peeping anymore, because we want to have all the steam to be trapped inside, and that is what does the cooking when we put into the thermal pot, which is totally eco-friendly because it has no electricity, nothing. It cooks with its own heat. That's why the stew will be super delicious, because every bit of the soup is not lost. It will go back into the stew. When it evaporates, it will also condense and go back to the stew. Yes? So let's wait for a little while. In 50 minutes, we can then transfer it to the thermal cooker. You see, it's already almost 15 minutes, and you can see the steam coming out from the side of the lids. So when the steam starts to rise up here, it means it is time to transfer over to the thermal cooker. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just to transfer over and then close it and lock it. And the thermal cooker does the cooking. All it does is just 15 minutes here, and then you do the cooking. It's 1.5 hours now, so let's check it out. The beef brisket stew should be ready now. Okay, let me take it out. Smells good. So let me plate it. The color is really nice. A lovely tomato orange colors. A scrumptious dish for Christmas. Look at the beef brisket, isn't it nice? Yeah, smells good too. The beef brisket is done now, so let me put in basil leaves. Basil leaves is really delicious, has all the antioxidants as well as very delicious. I've grown this just right in my garden, so I pluck a piece of it, and how beautiful it looks. Look at it. Yes, so basil leaves is easily grown in your garden, and this is what I've done. Look at it. Now it's for the testing, so let me taste and let you know how it tastes like. Yes, I got one piece and some of the stew. Very delicious. The biscuit, even though it was tough before I cook it, but now it's nice, not too soft, but a little bit chewy, but very nice. And the stew, the liquid here is kind of sourish, but not too sour. It just have a tinge of that tomato taste. Tasting very, very nice. So it's a dish that I would recommend. It could be also a one-pot dish that you cook, and you can use your sourdough bread and dip in the stew. And how wonderful the one-pot dish is. Before I leave, I would like to thank all of you for joining me today. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to MD's Kitchen in YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And also let me know what kind of recipes that you would like me to cook and to share. So your response and also your suggestions could help me to also cook dishes that it's something that you like and you want to learn much more. So for today, I would like to take this opportunity to wish all of you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I'd like to say, last but not least, happy cooking!